Hello everyone, it is Mark Berman from TVMI. It is Monday, October 27th, and I would like to welcome you back to our daily videocast. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Now sadly, I must begin today with news on the passing of Welcome Back Kotter star Marcia Strassman. She died on Saturday at the age of 6 after a 7-year battle with breast cancer. Now, Marcia Strassman appeared on Welcome Back Kotter as Julie Kotter, the wife of Gabe Kotter, played by Gabe Kaplan, from 1975 to 1979. She got her start on the small screen in the 1960s in 3 episodes of The Patty Duke Show. She ultimately began appearing as a guest star in a number of series, including 6 episodes of MASH. After Welcome Back Kotter ended, she began making more guest star appearances. She rose to fame on the big screen in 1989 in theatrical Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and she ultimately appeared in 4 other regularly scheduled series. None of them lasted past 1 season. They were Good Time Harry, which was a sitcom, Booker, which was a spin-off from 21 Jump Street, Noah Knows Best, which was a series on Nickelodeon, and finally, sci-fi drama Tremors. Now, Marcia Strassman is now the 5th cast member from Welcome Back Kotter to die prematurely. We had the passings of Sweat Hogs, Robert Hedges, and Ron Palillo. They both died in 2012. Robert Hedges was 61, Ron Palillo was 63. In 1988, John Sylvester White, who played Principal Mr. Woodman, died at age 68. And then in 2005, we had the passing of Deborah Lee Scott, who appeared in the first season of Welcome Back Kotter as Rosalie Hotsy Totsy. She was only 52 years old. So very, very sadly, Welcome Back Kotter does not have a good track record, and may Julie Kotter, aka Marcia Strassman, rest in peace. In some current TV news, let's head over to ABC. The network has swung the axe, not surprisingly, on Manhattan Love Story, the Tuesday 8:30 p.m. sitcom. This is now the first official new series cancellation of this young television season. ABC will fill the time period this week with a second episode of Selfie. If Selfie does not pass the test, I have a feeling that will be the next show canceled after this week. ABC has not announced what it will air in the time period. Logically, it will air repeats of one of its sitcoms. Now, in other more optimistic news at ABC, the network has decided to hand out additional episode orders to 7 of its current series. We have 2 additional episodes ordered each for its Wednesday night comedies, The Middle, The Goldbergs, Modern Family, and Blackish. We have an additional episode each of Castle and Resurrection, and an additional episode of Once Upon a Time, which will ultimately appear in a 2-hour installment in November. Resurrection now will have 14 episodes, Castle 23, Once Upon a Time 23, everything else will have 24 episodes. In today's newsletter and at our website, I have an update for you. In the freshman series scorecard for this season, I have a complete update on 22 of the 24 new shows. 2 have not premiered yet. Heading over to cable, TLC has officially canceled Here Comes Honey Boo Boo on Friday. I mentioned that the network was in question on the future of that show, given that the mother, June Shannon, aka Mama Shannon, was reported to be dating a sex offender. TLC was not happy. It has officially canceled Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. There is 1 more season of episodes that have not aired, and TLC is not going to run them. Coming up on the air tonight, we have the season premiere of CBS sitcom Two Broke Girls at 8 o'clock, Into the Millers, Scorpion, and NCIS Los Angeles. Now, this could be very interesting because up until this week, The Big Bang Theory was anchoring Monday on CBS. It gave it a boost. Big Bang is heading back to Thursday this week into Return of Mom, now that Thursday Night Football is over. So logically, CBS will certainly not be getting the kind of support on Monday that it has gotten so far, and this could have a detrimental effect on the evening. I will have those numbers for you tomorrow morning in the daily newsletter. Let's go to Today in TV History. Let's head back to 1954. We had the debut of Disneyland on ABC. It stayed on the air on ABC until 1961 when it moved to NBC as Walt Disney's Magical World of Color. This Walt Disney ultimately aired on the big three networks at some point for 5 decades under different titles, but this was a staple again for 5 decades. And then on this day, in 1966, we had the launch of animated classic, holiday classic. It's The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown on CBS, which means that show is turning, or that special is 48 years old. And that is our daily video cast from TVMI on this 27th day of October. I thank you for joining me. I will see you back tomorrow, and I hope you all have a terrific day. Take care.